now. Okay, now we are completely okay and we are all good to go. Let's begin the class. Okay, so hello everyone, my name is Tulsiram and I am an AWS certified solution architect. I have been working in the field of cloud, mostly in on-premise and also in the off-premise, around like 2.5 years. And in today's video I'll teach you the basics of cloud, what cloud is and how everything works and all that. So if you have any questions, please do comment and I can help you with the comments later, so I can like gather them all up and make a video on that, so I can solve all your questions. Also, we have a big community. I'll be sharing that Slack channel that we have so that you could contact us anytime. And let's begin. Let's start with what is cloud. Okay, everything will start with basics. So you usually know, like, okay, this is like normal cloud, all this. Okay, this is what people think when cloud is like sun is coming here and you have clouds in the sky. This is for normal people, according to them, what cloud is. Okay, but for us, for normal software engineers, this is not cloud. Okay, for normal software engineers, how do I delete this? Okay, now how to delete it? Like hold maybe. Where is it? Okay, now I got it. I'm new to all this, so bear with me. Let's start with the pencil that we have. Okay, so in according to our engineering terms, what is cloud? So cloud is basically a big computers that we have. Like, these are really big computers around the size of an entire room, which are stored inside a very big building. This might be in New York or Mumbai if you live in India. It might be on Australia as well. So these like big buildings that we have, right? This entire building is what we call as server farms. These are called server farms. Now, these server farms are basically owned by large corporations. And they are like AWS, which really made it famous. Next, we have our monolithic companies such as Rackspace. They sell like servers, like physical servers. To your home. Next, we have IBM. They are like the old school. Then we have Oracle. Most government use them. Then we have our the new ones such as Azure, which is very famous in India, by the way. Then we have our like generally which came recently and most millennial use, are GCP, which is Google's owned by Google cloud products. And there is also Alibaba, which is basically China's AWS. Then we have our other companies which are making a hybrid model. These are include like DigitalOcean. Then we have Canonical. Then all these are like the hybrid type of cloud, which means they rely on AWS and other platforms to provide cloud services, but they have like ease of configuration. So I still did not explain clearly what cloud is. Cloud is basically like all the computer servers that you have servers which are like attached to each other. Okay, now these computer servers are connected and they have an entire operating system that company builds, such as take AWS for example. AWS has an own operating system that is used to manage their entire cloud architecture, that we call is AWS OS. This is made by Amazon itself. And then other companies such as IBM and Microsoft mostly use Windows, by the way. And AWS have their own OS called Amazon Linux Image. Okay, now what happens is all of these computers are connected, and now entire these computers they provide a kind of a user interface, which is like UI, and also command line, which is a CLI interface, to rent all these computers to organizations. Okay, now how they rent is they usually have this thing called, let me show you. If I open Chrome, if I go like AWS, so this is like user interface, and AWS kind of give you like these servers, as you can see, like free tier service, which has an Amazon EC2, which is an Amazon machine image, with they'll give you 750 hours per month, so you can use it completely for free. They also give you a free storage, a free database. This is entirely free for 1 year, so like you could get how to use it completely for free. Now when it comes to other companies which I talked about, such as hybrid ones, we have DigitalOcean. DigitalOcean is a hybrid model where you could like do the same thing, but the thing is it's easy in terms of both management and working. So like if you got a very small company, you could use DigitalOcean and host your services. That might be a small WordPress application and all that. You could do everything that AWS does, just except there are few exceptions, such as deep configuration in terms of DNS management, internet monitoring, server replication, all that. Now even DigitalOcean has these services like load balancers, cloud firewalls, all these they integrate via the other platforms. And like you can see, like they provide mostly the same thing as other does, but they are kind of like a little bit costlier when compared to AWS, because they make it the whole process easy but it is very user friendly in terms of like easily hosting. Like you could do have a small website hosting. If you have a website, you could simply host a WordPress website in like 2 minutes here. But when you do the same thing in AWS, it might take you around 2 to 3 hours to hold configuration, but you get more of a freedom on what to do. And there are monolithic cloud services such as Oracle Cloud, and also HP, Hewlett Packard. They also provide cloud services these days for big large organizations. So Oracle Cloud Infrastructure, most government uh, companies use Oracle Cloud because when it comes to transaction data, government is very regulated in terms of where the transaction data is stored. So most transaction data are actually stored in Oracle, such as SQL systems. Okay. So I hope now you understand what cloud is, and like when people say about cloud, it actually doesn't mean someone is living in the space in the clouds. What cloud actually means is there is a random location where there are big computers which are storing all your information. They have all your computers which you could access via the UI, basically resources. So you could create your own computer running remotely on other servers. So this is what cloud is in a simple terms. This is my first video. This is just a practice video that I am doing. I'll be making a lot better ones which I can easily explain, and I'll also share all the notes that I'll create. This is just the first video that I'm doing via my iPad. I'm new to all this, so it might take some time to me. It might take some time for me to get used to all this, and I hope I can like help you better in terms of like both teaching and also make your life much more better if you want to learn about cloud. So please do sure to subscribe, and we can go on a large journey of learning about cloud, and you could also get a like very big career on cloud. And thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed it, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe.